This display that you have here, you have a wonderful thing in, like the Goodyear blimp. You have a great ambassador. You got this big truck.
Yes, sir.
And how's the show going for you here, where the people just love this?
Oh, it's going really well. We've got a lot of good feedback from the crane. I mean, it reaching out 100 foot and being able to stretch over the half of the facility has been really good for us. People have been loving it.
That's an incredible visual, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Now, you were saying just before we started, you've been in business 13 years and you'd been with the company a couple of years. Tell me what's your role and what you love about your job.
So I do all the sales and the estimates for Petrarca. Big thing I like about the job is we actually care about the trees, so we'd rather trim them than remove them, just because we like to keep trees living, standing, care about the health of them. That, and I like, every job is different. Every tree is different. Everybody we meet with is different. So it brings a lot of fun and excitement to the job, being that every day something different, new experiences.
You were saying when people are up in the trees doing the work on a job site, people stop and watch.
Oh yeah, when we're up there, we have climbers up there, especially when we have the crane. People will set up chairs in their lawn and just watch us do it.
Becomes a neighborhood event. Speak to the idea of certainly the safety involved. I mean, the liability and all of it. How do you address this?
So we are fully insured, licensed, bonded, and insured. The crane actually increases our safety a lot, so it makes it safe. We don't have to put as many climbers as high up in the tree. So it also cuts it as well, so it'll grab it and cut it. So we can gently set it on the ground. It makes it a lot safer for your property, your lawn, and the guys doing the tree work.
Based in Massillon, Ohio, and what is your service area? How far do you travel?
For tree removal, we'll travel in 3 hours in any location from the branch.
Okay.
Yep.
Not just residential. There's some commercial work, I would imagine.
Oh, yes.
Businesses and people that have property would call you for a variety of circumstances.
Yes, sir. So we do commercial and residential. We do tree removal and land care. So we offer a lot of services here at Petrarca that could be of use to a lot of people.
I would imagine, like a lot of businesses, in terms of recruiting the right talent to work for your company, to represent you, to follow the safety procedure, what does it take to be the kind of person that operates this equipment or climbs up here and does this work? What are the characteristics of the people that, when you're looking for the people to come work for your company, what do you look for?
Yeah, people just are excited to come to work each and every day. People that love trees as well. Like I said, we love trees, so we want people that can also get behind it and be as passionate as we are about the business.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir.
This, I would imagine, has been a hit at this show. To have this where you can, the kids love it, everybody loves it.
Yeah, we've been able to have numerous children come in here and have fun. We've even had some come back, even another day to do it again.
Okay.
So the kids have been getting a thrill out of it.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of adults up there trying to get into the saddle as well too.
Is there a weight limit involved?
No, so the weight limit, the ropes are pretty sturdy. We actually can rope trees down with this too.
Sure.
So.
Talk for a second about what you bring to, in terms of trimming the trees and not just taking them out, but the idea of the arborist, or the knowledge and expertise you need in understanding trees.
Yeah, so it's really about bringing somebody that's knowledge-based out to the property to give you an evaluation. We don't want to come out there and tell you just to take the tree down. We want the trees to stay if you want the trees to stay. So it's important. Healthy pruning is very important for the health and longevity of the trees that we're pruning. And if wrongful pruning can damage the trees, can open up for disease issues and cause them to decline. So we really want to do things in the best interest of the tree. And having an arborist on site, we have a board certified master arborist as well. So we can really look at most trees and tell what's going on, what needs to happen, and give you that comfort of you being in the right place and us knowing actually what the tree needs and
Sure.
what it doesn't need.
Help me understand or educate the homeowner on the idea of having to remove a tree for insurance purposes or storm issues. There are a number of issues. You want to keep your canopy. There's issues related to the benefits of having that canopy over your home, but maybe for cooling in the summer and just enjoyment of your trees outside. But then at times there might be a reason, like you said, you don't want to take them down, but sometimes there's a reason that you have to. And is there ever a way to kind of convince the insurance company, or it's changed the situation with tree trimming maybe?
Yeah, so it really just depends. Some insurance companies do care about how the trees overhang houses and overhang any structure. So they want For some insurance policies, they want the trees to be trimmed. They request from the insured to get the trees trimmed. So that can make a difference. When going with insurance companies, usually it's at a loss. If a tree hits a structure, is damaged a structure, that's when the insurance steps in and they take part in it. But if it's just in the ground or it's up there and it's not causing any damage, then the insurance companies usually stay out of the tree work and part of it.
Is there ever a reason to trim a tree or take down a tree to protect a foundation or to protect the home? A branch on a roof, for example, is a problem, and you can work through those circumstances where maybe the branch is laying on the property in a way on the structure, and you want to fix that.
Yes, so there's numerous reasons to take down a tree or prune a tree. Pruning, ultimately, if you want to keep it and protect the health and longevity of it, then that's very important, and to keep it away from your structure. So keep making sure that the trees keep their natural shape and the right limbs are removed. Get any wood that is dead out of it. Proper pruning is very important for the tree. So that, and then roots can impede on structures if they're not planted. Isn't necessarily a good spot for how far each tree can expand out. So yeah, there can be certain stipulations with structures and why we would remove trees or just prune them.
In the general sense, what have I left out? We've had a wonderful discussion about what you do and maybe educating homeowners on the idea of trimming versus taking down a tree and all that stuff. What have I left out? Anything you want to add about your operation?
So not much has been left out. Just want to make sure that take advantage of the arborists that we have out here locally. Like I said, we'll travel within a pretty fair distance to come and see you and evaluate that tree, and that brings a lot of good to the value of your home when the right things are done with your trees. So when the right things are done, the trees are healthy, and it's a good protection for your investment as well.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us. Thanks for being a part of the 2025 Akron Home and Garden Show. We have had a great time here at the 2025 Akron Home and Garden Show here at the John S. Knight Center, and we'll be back with more. Stay with us.